Hi, Rocky Henriques here in the Preacher's Rocking Chair. I'm in my study at the church, Utica Baptist Church, Utica, Mississippi. Paul wrote in Ephesians 5:8, "For you were once darkness, but now you are light in the Lord." I want to tell you a bizarre story. It's true about a man named Jeremy Bentham. Jeremy Bentham. He was an English philosopher who became known as the founder of a system of thought known as utilitarianism. He was also known for his dark humor. He left his entire estate to the University College Hospital in London with one stipulation. It's weird, listen. That his body be preserved, dressed in his finest clothes and wearing a hat, seated in one of his favorite chairs, and that it be placed in attendance at every hospital board meeting. His body can still be seen in a large mahogany cabinet in the hallways of the university 5 days a week. If you want to look him up, if you want to Google him, you can find a picture of it. Jeremy Bentham. Look it up. So to this day, when it's time for the annual meeting of the administrators, the cabinet is rolled into the boardroom. The chairman of the board, in calling the roll, says, "Jeremy Bentham, present, but not voting." That's bizarre, right? But in spite of all his efforts, Jeremy Bentham has remained dead for almost 190 years. Charles Spurgeon once said, "The child of God knows his good works do not make him acceptable to God, for he was acceptable to God by Jesus Christ long before he had any good works." Closer to our time, Andy Stanley has observed that the New Testament comes right out and says what the Old Testament implies, that no one will reach God by being good. You see, the most righteous person on the face of the planet still has to depend on the finished work of Christ for salvation. The scripture says that all our righteous deeds are like filthy rags when compared to the righteousness of God. All of our best efforts to live good lives, to be righteous before God, are like a dead body propped up in a mahogany cabinet. There's no life there. There's no vitality. There's only darkness and death. That is what we were before Christ. We were dead in our spirits as Jeremy Bentham is in his body. But now, he says, we have been given life through Christ. We should live that way, so we don't have to prop up our dead works of religion as if they were Bentham's body. The good news is that through Christ we can have life, and we can have it abundantly. Is that your testimony today? Can you pray this? More than anything, Lord, I want to experience your life in my life. But now, we were dead, but now we have been given life through Christ. Do you know that for yourself today? This is the Preacher's Rocking Chair. I hope to see you next time.